My dear friends, by means of these few words, I wish to introduce myself and my this YouTube channel. My dear viewers and subscribers, I hope you have viewed my earlier clips where I briefly discussed my 6 principles of life out of a total number of 12. I always say and firmly believe that these principles of my life helped me a lot in getting what I wanted in life. As a result, I am leading a contented life. This is the next video clip of this series, and here I will briefly discuss few principles to keep the clip short. As I mentioned earlier, I welcome all type of comments and I would like to learn from the comments of my dear listeners. Friends, my 7th principle of life is realize the importance of time. It can't be bought, saved, or stopped. Time is a very unique type of commodity. A person who don't know the art of managing time can never lead a happy life. Often we find people complaining about the scarcity of time, but they don't manage it well and always remain behind schedules, which creates dissatisfaction. One must be able to spare time for all the activities in life after fixing priorities. Only then he will be able to lead a satisfied life. One must first of all analyze his present use of time, then identify the major time wasters. I call them time bandits who rob you of this most precious commodity. After this analysis and awareness, one must develop the habit of handling them. In our day-to-day activities, we come across people who are always trying to waste their time and time of others. The useless telephone calls and meetings also waste a lot of time. Another bad habit is procrastination, which creates problems in managing time. Most of the people don't keep various things on their proper places and waste time searching for such items. There are some people who believe in perfectionism, and such people never keep up their schedules. There are people who lack power of decision and thus waste lot of time thinking without taking any decision. I have studied lifestyle of numerous successful and happy persons of the world and found one thing common in most of them, that is managing of time. A very reputed business tycoon once said, "Mastering of time is the only key to my success." First, one must decide what needs doing most. Secondly, he should forget everything else. After that, he should put everything, body and soul, to this activity. An active man at the age of 92 years once said, "Learn to be on time." And since there is one way to be ahead of it, be ahead of time. Time is a very unique and different type of commodity. It is scarce and finite. The days slip by without knowing where the time has gone, and you feel you could not do anything productive. You often feel that you have no time for yourself to live and enjoy life. Sometimes it looks as if our time is in the control of others or circumstances, and you find yourself quite helpless. There are 3 basic characteristics of this commodity which are not found in any other. Number 1, time cannot be bought. You can buy any luxury, provided you have the resources to afford it. But time cannot be bought with any amount of money. Number two, time cannot be saved. You can save your money or any other item for a later use, but you cannot save the time in order to utilize it at a future date. Number three, time cannot be stopped. You cannot stop the time. It keeps on passing and cannot be retrieved. Now the question is, how to use the time in order to gain maximum benefit? Nature has gifted everyone, rich or poor, with the same 24 hours. Then why a person cannot successfully run a small business, whereas another person successfully runs a whole country with the same amount of time available at the disposal of both individuals? Every day we come across people complaining about the scarcity of time. You will find people shouting and screaming that they don't have enough time to perform a particular assignment or to look after their job, family, or friends. On the other hand, you will also find satisfied and contented people who have no problem handling their affairs. What is the reason for this difference? Despite the fact that everyone possesses the same 24 hours allocated to them by the nature. The simple answer to this question or solution to this problem is time management. The eighth principle of my life is never give up. Miracles happen every day. One must develop the habit of determination to accomplish his goals and never give up the efforts, keeping in view that still miracles happen every day. There are many examples where people reached to unbelievable levels by keeping on trying and trying. There was a famous old song which says, "Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and start all over again." I am quoting an example of a big name in the history, and you must be knowing that person. His name is Abraham Lincoln. What a great example. In 1831, he failed in his business. Next year, in 1832, he ran for the state legislature and lost. Next year, 1833, he again failed in business. In 1835, his beloved women died. In 1836, he suffered from severe depression. In 1843, he failed to get support for a Congress seat. In 1855, he ran for Senate and lost. In 1856, he contested for vice president candidate but failed. In 1858, he again ran for Senate and failed. And after 2 years, in 1860, he was elected as President of the United States of America. What a great example! One must develop the habit of learning from setbacks and turning them to victories, which is the mark of a winner. The obstacles should be taken as the facts of life, and one must learn to overcome hurdles. I read somewhere that a great person said, "Success in life is like pumping a well. The more you pump, the deeper the well, and therefore the cleaner, clearer, cooler, and sweeter the water. But you never know how much more pumping you will have to do. But one thing is sure, that you stop pumping and you will not get the water. But if you refuse to stop, eventually you will get." Sometimes we are disappointed when we don't get immediate result of any effort. It is not a positive attitude. In fact, you sometimes keep on doing many small things and accomplish one big thing at the end. Someone well said, "I believe there is no escape from the rule that we must do many, many little things to accomplish just one big thing." There is a nice quote by Albert Einstein who says, "Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep on moving." Another famous saying is, "Don't be discouraged. It's often the last key in the bunch which opens the lock." All along in my life, every year I convert my dreams to my goals then prioritize and narrow down to 5 with 5 action plan for each goal. Then I focus on them and put in all my efforts. I review my achievements each area quarterly, and I was mostly successful, or otherwise I changed my strategy. Human beings are very strong and have the ability to get anything they want, but determination, focus, and planning is essential. Remember, you are stronger than you think. In the end, I would say always have a winning mindset. Winners never quit, and quitters never win. My dear friends, that's all for today. We will meet soon with my next few principles out of the total number of 12 principles of my life. I wish you all the success and happiness in life. Manage your time. It is the most precious commodity. Never give up. Just keep on trying, and you will get whatever you want in life. Please let me know in the comments below if you would like me to expand on any of these principles, and I will try to cover them in the upcoming videos. Thank you very much.